everyone! It's been ages, right? And I can explain for that. Mainly because my computer decided to die on me, so I had to get a brand new one. But regardless, I'm back. And I figured, since my life pretty much revolves around, just things that I'm obsessed with, I figured I'd start a biggest obsessions video thing. And today, the first one, as you can tell by the title, would be about books. So these are a few of my favorite books that I'm probably the most obsessed with, that I like are probably my favorite. First off, I have The Fault in Our Stars. Okay, what's funny about this is pretty much all my friends had already read it. The movie already came out. And I was like, what, I'm really intrigued. What is this, And then my friend was like, dude, you need to read it. So for Christmas, I actually knew what I wanted. I actually told my sister, I want The Fault in Our Stars. And then for my birthday, she got me the movie, because my birthday is 2 weeks after Christmas. So I was like, boom, I got both. So literally, I read this whole book and saw the movie in 1 day span. I was so, I really want to finish this. It's so good. If you haven't read it yet, I suggest you do. Yes, okay, it is a love story, a chick flick per se, but it's very tragic, and it's very real, and that's what I think sets it apart from everything else, is because a lot of chick flick romance, movies and books, are oh, they have such a happy ending, the couple's so cute, blah, blah, blah. Well, spoiler alert, they don't have a happy ending. And I think it's realistic, because not everyone gets their happy ending, not everyone, gets to marry, the love of their life, because certain things happen in life, and I think it's very current, too, because there's so many people nowadays, people I even know, getting cancer all over the place, and it's crazy how, cancer is pretty much, the cause for almost a lot of these, physical, deaths, it's heartbreaking. I mean, a couple of my family members have died from cancer, and, it's real, it's current, it's out there, a lot of people deal with losing people from cancer, so I think it's a really, really good story, and, it's adorable, and the movie's so good, too. I thought they did really good with the movie, keeping true to the book for pretty much the whole thing. I mean, you can't expect it all the time, obviously, which brings me to a point of one of my next book obsessions. That would be Harry Potter. Now, okay, this is another one. I didn't read these when everyone my age did. I didn't read these in my childhood, mainly because I wasn't really allowed to, but now I am. And I got these books, I got all of them, a set, so, I don't know if you can even freaking tell, but, it's all like a castle, so, all of them are. Yes, I'm on 6. I haven't even finished them, okay? I have a life, and I can't read 24/7. So, honestly, everyone got on my case because I saw the movies before I even read the books. And now I understand what people are saying, how the books are somewhat better. And they are, because there's so much more in them. I mean, they're freaking big. The last 4 ones are very thick, so, you have to have a lot of time in your hands to read them. But, no, I think the books have a lot more in them. And there are certain things that now that I've read the books, I'm like, dang, that really wasn't in the movie. I can see why people are upset now. And, which is really cool that we can have the book versions, even though there are movies out. You can just go back and read the books, because there's so much more in them. And I think that really makes people appreciate reading more, and, yeah. Honestly, I love reading the books. I think it's, I just love reading. So, to go back and read the books, especially in Hunger Games. That's another one. which they're in my bookshelf because it is freaking hard to get them out because they're like in a box set. But yes, obviously Hunger Games is one of my biggest like overall obsessions. But yes, one of my biggest book obsessions. Such amazing storylines and everything. Catching Fire is my favorite book. It's also my favorite movie. But I love all of them. Honestly, I want to go back and read them again, especially the first one, because I think I only read the first one once. I think. I've read Catching Fire like twice or 3 times, and I've read Mockingjay like 5 times, because I've been so anticipating the movie that I need to read it again, because I need to like prepare myself for what's coming. So yeah, definitely those. And that was another one that I read before, well, technically no, I did read them before the movies. I'm on point. Okay, I did read them before the movies. The trailer already came out for the movies, so I kind of already knew who's playing who, so I was kind of picturing that, so I didn't really get like the book imagination of who you thought the characters were, so I kind of already knew, like, okay, Josh Hutcherson's playing Peeta, Jennifer Lawrence is playing Katniss, I can, kind of, see how that would be, but, no, I really, really love the books. And then nextly, which I didn't expect to like so much, I got it for my birthday one year, and from one of my friends, and it looked really intriguing, and it's small, so it was pretty easy to read. I think I read it in like a day, something like that, I don't know, and it's called Timeless. So good. It's about this girl who time travels, and she ends up falling in love with a boy who's, like, not from her time. And it's so tragic because it's, like... And this one, I won't spoil anything if you haven't read it yet, but it's really, really good. You should. The cliffhanger on this one was a killer. Like, the last, like, sentence, I was like, you gotta be kidding. Like, what? And that was so hard because I was like, okay, now is there another one? Like, they can't just end it like that. And there was. But the problem was it didn't come out for like another year or so after I read it. And I'm like, no, I have to wait a year? That's such torture. But, no, I was very, very pleased with how they ended it. But yeah, if you like time traveling and mystery and romance, read it. It's so good. End up being one of my favorite books, actually, of all time, probably. Next, this was, like, when I really got into reading, like, in high school, like, these are my favorite. There's, like, wait. Yeah, there's 6 of them. I just have the first one, so I'm only gonna pull them all out. Yes, this is the first one. It is called Secrets of My Hollywood Life. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like, you literally, like if you want to know, like, how a celebrity lives and breathes and does everything, seriously, this is so true. Like, it's crazy. And it's about this young girl who's so, like, she wants to be normal, which I can understand because probably a lot of, teenage celebrities, probably want to live a normal life, go to regular school, that sort of thing. Some of them do, which I give them credit for, but she goes, like, she totally undergoes this, like, disguise, like, puts on an accent, and then, like, totally lives, like, the high school life for a couple of months, and, she ends up falling in love with a guy, and then, yeah. It's so good. There's 6 of them, okay? So there's, like, different stages of her life, it's so, so good. I think I've read the first one quite a few times, but yeah, if you like romance, and, like, celebrities, like, how they live and everything, and this is, like, it's so true, like, that's what I think really intrigued me to read it, and, I've read all of them, and I love them all. I really want to read this series again, it's so good. Next is another series by the same author by this one. It's called Bells, and, there's 3 of them, so it's not super, super long. but the books are pretty thick. They're thicker than these ones, so I guess that's probably why. And I've only read each of these once, which is weird for me, because if I'm, like, really obsessed with something, I usually read it more than once, apart from Harry Potter, obviously. I'm still trying to read those. Don't judge me. But yeah, it's about, this girl who goes to, live with, her cousin, but you end up finding out more about their family life and everything, and she's just totally not from their world, and, it's really, really cool. Like, you know, they don't necessarily get along right away, but then, you end up learning more about their family secrets and everything. It's really good, and, I liked it a lot. I really did. Couple more. Well, technically this is the last one. This is my favorite single book ever. It's by the same author again. And, like, I remember when I was in Barnes & Noble and I just wanted a book, like, for the summer. And my mom was like, go pick out one. I was like, okay. So I was like, this is intriguing. This is a really cute cover. Like, it's about camp. Like, that sounds really cute. I've probably read this, like, I don't even know, so many times, but it's so, so good. Oh my gosh. Like, I wish they made a movie about this, because I would see the movie in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's about this girl who, she goes and, she's, like, a counselor in training, and for this, like, camp with, like, all these kids, and she ends up falling for a guy, and then, you know, ends up not being who she thought he was, and then there ends up being someone else, and, oh, it's just so cute, and the friendship she makes, and then there's conflict, obviously, with the, you know, I'm above you, girl, whatever, you know, that sort of thing. You know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, it's just so cute, and it's so good, and it's easy to read. It's just very light, and, it's about summer camp, so it's a really good summer read. So, summer's coming up, so I suggest you get Sleepaway Girls, because it's so good. And lastly, which I'm currently reading, these aren't even my books, I'm borrowing them from a friend, another one you're probably going to judge me, like, wow, she's just now reading those, like, calm down, okay? Yes, I am reading Divergent, okay? I'm almost done with the first one, and I've already seen the first movie, so I kind of know what's coming in the book. I know. Just stop the judging, okay? So I have the first three books. I have the first, you know, 3 books. I think there's, like, 4 books now or something. I don't freaking know. I just saw it, like, Target or something. But I have, 3 of them for my friend. So, I am reading them when I have the time. Because, yes, I actually do have a life, and I'm trying to do more things other than just for pleasure. So, yeah. I'm really liking it. And I can tell what people mean by it's very close to Hunger Games, because it's like the controlling government thing, and I think that's really interesting, because, well, we're not too far off from that, are we? And, but yeah, it's so intriguing to read something like that, and, I think the different, like, the way they do, like, the different factions and everything, how each of them have different, you know, like, roles, I think that's really interesting, because, you know, I just really like that concept, and, the author did a really good job, so I'm really enjoying those, and I'm hopefully going to finish them soon, hopefully this summer. That would be my goal. If I finish them by summer, then I can move on with more things, because I have so many books on my bookshelf I haven't even touched yet. Yet I go and, like, reread things. I have problems, okay? But yeah, that would be probably my biggest book obsessions. I have a lot of books on my bookshelf, but these are the ones that probably, like, really stood out to me the most, being my biggest obsessions. Hopefully I will be doing more of the biggest obsessions videos. I'll do shows, movies, anything. I'm down to do it. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me some of your favorite books, if you've read any of these. and I'll see you next time. Bye.